good. That's the one. Oh yeah, that's the one. Welcome in, y'all. You read right. We are gonna celebrate the glutes today. Our yoga practice is a celebration of movement. So why not celebrate one of our primary movers? The glutes. Also got a request for core. So got core coming at you as well. We won't need props specifically. We're gonna do some balancing, probably gonna be on legs more than you wanna be on specific legs one at a time for a good bit of it. But it's all for a good reason. We're gonna make this about the glutes. It's a love story, right? We're gonna do it. Got a couple of minutes to start, so set up how you need. We'll be on your backs. We'll start on your backs. As one should. As one should. Can't seem to get it to pull up on the website, but it should be functional. Right about that time. So let's go ahead and start. Again, we'll be on your backs. Whatever that means for you. So, again, I'm going to take my blocks with me. If you see me using them, don't think that means that you should use something in that pose to look the same. Make this about you. I'm going to have these underneath my legs. I want you to start out supine, completely sprawled out as if you were going to go into Shavasana right here. How would you set yourself up to know that you would be here for a few minutes? Let expectations go. Let external things, anything that's not here in this room, that's not functioning in your body to keep you alive so that you can do this practice, gently let it go. The celebration that comes with yoga, celebration of movement, and simply observing it through that filter. What it often causes that lack of celebration for the simple things like movement is also a filter. I used to look at things in a negative light, or maybe sometimes in an overly positive light. Let those filters peel away. Simply notice what is. Start to deepen your breath. Take an inhale. Open mouth, exhale. Do it again. Breathe in and out. Now breathe in this time. Hold it at the top. Gentle hover. Hold, hold, hold. Take another sip. And then open mouth, exhale. We'll do that twice more. Breathe in as much as you feel like you can. Hold it. Take another tiny sip. Open mouth, exhale. Last time in. Hold. Extra sip. Exhale. Breathe in through your nose, seal your lips. Hold. Extra sip. Out through your nose. Continue breathing. Ujjayi breath, in and out through your nose. With that control of breath, reach your hands above your head. Good morning stretch. And start to wiggle your fingers and point your toes. Wiggle your toes. Get long through your body. And hug your right knee in. Give it a squeeze just for a moment. And then move left and right. Gentle sway. Just getting familiar with tiny, subtle movements. From there, take your right leg straight up a wall. Grab behind your thigh. Lift your shoulders off the ground. Walk your hands up your legs. Press your leg forward into your hand. Your heel up to the ceiling. And then pull your thigh back into your arms. 3 rounds of breath. And you keep pressing your left heel, flexing your left glute. So your left leg is engaged to support the movement too. Release down, switch your legs. Left leg in, squeeze. And move, sway gently left and right. And then left heel straight up to the ceiling. Grab behind your thighs, lift your shoulders. Walk your hands up your legs. Press your leg into your hand, heel up to the ceiling. Pull your thigh towards your chest. Full breath. And release down, heels to the ground, bridge pose. So press down to lift your hips. Squeeze your thighs together. Another thing about glute appreciation is that it also takes some core love as well. It's a little harder to appreciate the glutes if the core isn't strong to support everything that the glutes are moving. Let's activate it then. Squeeze your thighs together, squeeze your glutes together. Press your heels down, lift your hips up higher. Find the gentle tuck of your chin towards your chest. And then press your feet like you're sliding them forward on a slippery ground, so that there's more weight, more pressure on your shoulders. That's going to help stretch out as well. All right, we'll take this into movement. So bring your elbows in line with your shoulders. Hands point towards one another, like you've got this line of energy between your left palm and your right palm. So you can press down through your elbows. On an inhale, lower your hips down to the ground. Maybe lift your tiptoes off the ground. And then exhale, drive your heels down, lift your hips, squeeze, and again, inhale, lower down. Exhale, press down, squeeze, lift your hips. Press down through your elbows as well. Keep that movement going. Slow, controlled. Inhale. Exhale. Again, inhale. Exhale. We've got this 5 more times. Let your elbows assist you. Let the squeeze of your thighs together assist you. For 3. For 2. Last 1. Come all the way up to the top. Squeeze your thighs together. Hold. Breathe here for 5. For 4. 3. Last 2. Inhale up to your tiptoes. Exhale, lower down. Hug both knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. Ooh, wiggle left, wiggle right. All right, let's take this into a deeper twist. Arms out to a T. Easy supine twist. Let both knees fall to the left. Keep your right shoulder down. Again, what warmth built up in your hips and your glutes. I want you to let that soften here as you twist. Shoulders pressed down, they're engaged. But can you soften below your hips? Inhale back to center, and then exhale. Easy supine twist to the right. Left shoulder stays compressed down. What can you soften? 2 more breaths. Inhale back to center. Hug knees to chest. Rock and roll as many times as feels good up to a seat. And for that seat, it's going to be Baddha Konasana. So soles of your feet touch. And again, I just taught a class right before this, so some of these poses, I'm like, wait, I just said that, but that was 10 minutes ago, not now. Find your Baddha Konasana. And that may mean feet close together. This can be very intense though. That's a big angle, a lot of stretch to your inner thighs. So maybe move your feet further forward. Again, you can have feet further forward and more lift of your spine. This feels more supportive. I feel astute like this. So find an astute posture and press your elbows down. Lean your chest forward so you're hinging to find more space. Breathe so much into your lungs that it starts to fill up your low belly as well. Your floating ribs, your lowest ones start to stretch out. You feel your low back expand as well. Let's do 2 more breaths together. Back up through to seated reverse tabletop or reverse plank. I'll cue through reverse tabletop. I'll take reverse plank later. I'll cue that one soon as well. So press into your heels, lift your hips, almost like bridge, except your arms are straight and supported, you know. Press your shoulders away from one another. Rather, try to squeeze them onto your back. Use that to widen out your chest. Then press your arms down more so your shoulders engage to support. Your chest can open up with that support. Breath in. Exhale, lower down, swing your legs to the, no. Wait here. Heels to the ground. We're taking broken bridge. So left knee out to the left, your right knee into center. Back to center and to the right. I was thinking of this pose, I was like, I know I'm going to forget it. I almost did. Here we are, remembering stuff together. 2 more times each side. All right, now original trajectory, back to tabletop. Now if this ever starts to feel too strenuous either on your wrist or on your shoulders, you got this forearm position here that'll be just as supportive, just as good. You choose the one that works for you. So from here, I'm gonna take it, weight into your left knee. You can flip to the top of your left foot or you can keep it tucked. Neither is wrong. It may help your support if you flip to the top of your foot. Try that out. If it doesn't work, tuck your toes, just as good. Lift your right knee off the ground. I'm going to take this into a fire hydrant, donkey kick, and then knee to tricep flow. So big circle with your hips. So right knee floats over the ground. Take a breath in. And then exhale, fire hydrant out towards the right, knee in line with your hip if possible. From there, kick it to a donkey kick. So heel to the ceiling, knee in line with your hip, and then exhale, knee towards your right tricep. Bring it back to center and then reset. Take that again. Exhale out to the right, donkey kick. Exhale to your tricep. Inhale back to center. Exhale, fire hydrant. Donkey kick, inhale. Exhale to your tricep. Inhale to center, reset. 5 more times. For 4. For 3. Last 2. Final round through. Both knees to the ground. Take a round of cat-cow in between. Inhale, pull your belly forward. Exhale, round your spine. Press the ground away. Come to neutral. Inhale, reach your right hand up. Exhale, thread the needle. Right arm underneath your left. 4 rounds of breath here. If you want more sensation, walk your left hand forward to the top left corner of your mat. Press yourself gently to the right. So slight diagonal to stretch more into your side body. Maybe your shoulder, maybe all the way to your hip. Left hand by your face. Inhale your right hand up. Open your twist. Pause here. Draw circles with your right arm. Straight arm if you can. You can draw it with your elbow as well. Bend your arm. Neither is wrong, but reverse your circles. Make that feel just as good. And then both hands and knees, tabletop. Other side. Shift your weight to right leg. Hover your left knee over the ground. So it's an exhale, fire hydrant. Inhale, donkey kick. Exhale, knee to tricep. Inhale, center reset. Exhale, fire hydrant. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Keep it going. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 5 more times. If you mess up, it's okay. Gotta do it too. 3 more. Last one. Hands and knees tabletop. Once that's finished, inhale, pull forward to cow. Exhale, round for cat. Come back to neutral. Inhale your left hand up. Exhale, thread the needle. Option to stay or walk right hand forward to the right. Press your hips to the left. Right hand back by your face. Inhale, lift your left arm back up. Pause, rotate. Left arm up, draw your belly in, keep it strong, constricted. And reverse your circles. Breathe in. Exhale down. 1 more round of cat-cow. Inhale, reset. Exhale, reset. All right. Downward facing dog. Whatever it takes to make this feel good. Try maybe bending one leg, pedal your feet. Try maybe walking your feet a little further back, get a wider stance, or reverse it, walk them forward, get a closer stance. What allows you to get your chest close to your legs and your hips high. And you spin your elbow pits forward so your biceps will spin upwards towards your ears to shine to the front of the room. That'll help lock your shoulders into place, into supportive place. Or rather lock them, but engage them to support you. Another round of breath. Alright, take your left leg high. Breathe in. And then bend your legs, stack your hips. Draw circles with your left knee. And how does this feel now that you've gone through all those other circles? How you've made some space. Reverse your circles if you haven't already. Come back to a 3-legged dog, left leg lifts, then down dog, both feet together. Right leg high, breathe in. Bend your legs, stack your hips, draw circles. And which side is more open, which side is tighter. Reverse your circles. Again, just observations, things to take into account. 3-legged dog, breathe in. Down dog, breathe out. Bend your knees, look forward, and then walk forward to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. All the way up to mountain pose. Take it slow to start. Head reaches up last, and then arms come to follow. So hands reach high, shoulders drop low. And we'll start more with balance here. You've got your mountain pose, squeeze your thighs together. Again, you got this strong, supportive shape. Shift your weight into your right leg. Inhale, lift your left knee up, one-legged mountain pose. And check in with how high your knee has gone or how low it is in line with your hip. Can you line it up right in line? Flex your toes up to help support that as well. Take a big breath in. And then on your exhale, low lunge. So with control, bend your right leg. Send your left leg straight back. Hands down to the ground. Now your left knee stays lifted. Reach your right hand up for a twist. Breathe in. Stay for your exhale. Now, can you get buoyant with your hips by pressing your feet down? Lift your hips up. Then try to pull your chest forward. If it helps to open this twist up, bend your right elbow. Make a fist. And then try to squeeze your elbow onto your back. So instead of bringing the back of your hands to touch, can you squeeze your elbows like they're going to touch? Breathe in. Exhale, both hands down, pyramid pose. Step your left foot forward, straighten out your right leg. For pyramid pose, you can step your left foot wider, so you get a wider stance to accommodate how wide your hips are. But squeeze your thighs together, strong straight legs. Pull your chest forward from those legs. Like you're trying to walk your chest out. 2 breaths. All right, from there, bend your right leg, step your left foot to the back of your mat. Shift forward and then come into a standing split. So now your right leg is straight, left heel is lifted. So that in-between move, get a stretch within that, from that one-legged mountain pose as you step back into your lunge. Can you press your right heel down so your right hip is lifted and engaged? And then lower your left big toe or left pinky toe more towards the ground. Round your outer hip towards the mat. Whew. Feel that on the right leg. One more breath in. And exhale, forward fold, feet together. Inhale, halfway lift. Reset your spine. Press into your legs so that you stretch. Exhale, fold. Mountain pose. Inhale, come up to stand. Arms reach high. Shift your weight to left foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Right leg lifts. Same thing here. Notice the lift of your knee. It feels better to be higher, but that activates more of your hip flexors. Let's get an equal amount of engagement. Muscles in as well. Flex your toes. Take a big breath in. Then exhale, low lunge. Bend your left leg, step your right leg back super slow. Hands down to the ground. Once your hands are down, twist left arm up. Same thing if it felt supportive. Bend your left arm, squeeze your left elbow onto your back. Press your left leg down, left heel down, and you're still active, buoyant, supportive. Breathe in. Exhale, both hands down, pyramid pose. Step your back foot forward, maybe forward and out to the right. That's okay. Pyramid for me started with my feet fairly close together. Closer than was egotistically comfortable, we'll say. But it got better over time. Start small, make appropriate movements, and then find your growth from there. Two more rounds of breath here. Bend your left leg, step your right foot to the back of your mat. Bend your legs to prepare, then shift forward, standing splits. A little deeper angle of the stretch of your left leg. And rotate your right pinky toe down so your right outer hip rotates down as well. Drive your left heel straight into the ground. Legs engaged, lift the hips. Breath in. Exhale, forward fold, feet together. Halfway lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Plant your hands, step your feet back to a high plank. All right, from here, lower your left knee down towards the ground. Spin your left leg towards the left side of your mat. We're going to come into a supported side plank. So left hand is your support, left knee is down on the ground as well. You have the option to stay right here. Otherwise, we're going to add some core in. So take a breath in here, reach up. On your exhale, pull your left knee in towards your right elbow. Try to make them touch, squeeze in. And then it's an inhale, stretch it back out, foot touches the ground. Exhale, try to touch your right elbow to right knee. And then keep that going. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's do that 4 more times. Inhale, exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, exhale. Last 2 on your own. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back to high plank. Lower your right knee down. Other side, you guessed it. Left arm up. Breath in. Exhale, left elbow, left knee. Inhale, left. Exhale in. Inhale. Exhale 4 times more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2 on your own. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, high plank. Shift forward on a breath in. Chaturanga on your breath out. Inhale, upward facing. Maybe hold, stretch out your abdominals that you just activated. Inhale together. Exhale, downward facing dog together. Full breath in. Full breath out. All right. A little bit faster. Breath to movement. Let's take it away, y'all. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float forward. Halfway lift, inhale. Low lunge or forward fold, exhale. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. As you stand, bring your left knee up with you. Exhale, low lunge, step it back. Inhale, twist, reach your right arm up. Exhale, pyramid pose, step your back foot forward, full breath. Bend your right leg, step your left foot back. Inhale, shift forward to standing splits. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Right knee comes up with you. Exhale, low lunge, step to the back of your mat. Inhale, twist your left arm up. Exhale, both hands down, pyramid pose. Right foot steps forward. You get a full breath in your pyramid. Step your right foot back. Inhale, shift forward, standing splits. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale, step or maybe hop back through your vinyasa flow. Full breath in. Full breath out. Next inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, malasana. Step your feet to the outside edges of your hands. Let's get some more glute stuff going here. So squeeze your thighs together. Tuck your tailbone forward. Like a scared puppy. And then press your palms into one another and down. So you widen out your knees, lift your chest away from that. You can get long through your torso. Press your knees out wide. Flatten your feet completely. If you want to make this further, reach your hands out in front of you. You got 4 more breaths. Full round of breath. Make sure you're still buoyant through your hips. Take an inhale together, all hands forward. Exhale, forward, fold, feet together. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Bend your legs, come up to your chair. Now for me, knees together is not comfortable. My hips are too wide. Doesn't work that well. So knees slightly apart for me. You choose the one that works best for you. The hands up in the sky. Thumbs rotate out towards the outside of your mat. Okay? Helping engage your shoulders naturally. Right, from here, on an inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Left knee comes up with you. On your exhale, kick your left leg forward, straight out in front. Flex your toes. Belly up and in. Full round of breath. And inhale back to one-legged mountain. On your exhale, low lunge, again with control. Try to make a long journey down. Left foot to the mat. Warrior 2 this time. Left heel down, open up. And press your feet apart, knees apart. Still trying to widen out your inner thighs. You still activate the glutes here, so take your hands, place them on your glutes, squeeze in, try to turn them on, tuck your tailbone slightly forward. With that, can you deepen into your lunge? Then maybe re-extend your hands, keep the engagement of your glutes turned on. And inhale, reverse your warrior. Reach your right hand up. And can you still deepen into your front lunge? Can you still lift your ribs away from your hips without letting your shoulders jut right up towards your ears? And there's still space, as if somebody has a gentle hand on your right shoulder pulling it down away from your ears. Inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Right arm down, left arm up. Want this further? Half bind, left hand behind your back. Rotate your shoulder up and then onto your back to open up your chest. Now same thing, you're finding length through your hips here. Point your right tailbone or your tailbone towards the back of your space, towards your left foot. 2 more breaths. And inhale, reverse your warrior. And on your exhale, low lunge. All right, left hand stays down, left knee to the ground. I'm going to take that same thing, take it to your side plank, right leg out straight, breathe in. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale long. Exhale, squeeze in. Try to make that breath and the movement the same amount of time. In. Out. In. And out. 2 more times. In. Out. Last one in. And out. Back to high plank, inhale. Chaturanga, exhale. Clean the slate. Stretch out your front line and your back line. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or float forward. Halfway lift, breathe in. Full breath out. Chair pose. Second side. This time shift your weight to your left foot. Inhale, one-legged mountain, right leg lifts. Breathe in. Exhale, right leg straight. Breathe in, rebend your leg. Exhale, low lunge, again with control, slow journey to step it back. Heel down to the ground, warrior 2. The 3rd class of the day, y'all. Feeling it, sweating a lot. Hope you're sweating too. Full breath. And reverse. Left arm up, right hand down. Again, your right hand can press into your right thigh so you can support the lift. Your right hand can gently release your left shoulder down to gain length without excess tension. Or maybe behind your back, half bind. Breathe in. And exhale, extended side angle. Again, as if somebody has their hand inside the hook of your left hip. Pull it back so you're lengthening forward with your left knee still stacked on top of your left ankle. Right shoulder stacked on top of your left shoulder. I just got adjusted yesterday, so I'm finding all this new space within these twists. It's amazing. Highly suggest getting a spinal adjustment. And then inhale, reverse. Exhale, back to low lunge. Right knee down to the ground. Take it to your side plank. I'm still staying supported. If you don't need supported, you don't have to stay supported. Take a breath in. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale 2 more times. In. And out. In. And out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hands down through your vinyasa flow. Inhale up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath, y'all. All right, before we go any further, bend your knees. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float forward. Come to a seat. Legs out long and straight in front of you. Then bend your legs. Take your hands behind your hips. I'm going to take this version with bent legs. I'm going to let you choose if you want to take straight legs and get all squirrely with it. Hands behind your hips, though, for support. Lift your feet off the ground. Take a slight bend of my legs, and then begin to draw circles, or arcs rather, towards the left, up to center, and then to the right. To the left, and to the right. Again, if you have straighter legs, you don't have as much tightness in your hip flexors or hamstrings, go for straighter legs. Don't worry about a number here, worry about movement. Smooth and controlled, equal as possible for both sides. For 3, for 2. Last one, you've got this. Feet to the ground, lower onto your back. Bridge pose. Press into your heels, lift your hips. Woo, buddy. I love that release after. Take a big breath in. And exhale, release, low back down to the ground. Hug your knees to chest. Begin to rock and roll up the length of your spine. Let's roll up to chair pose. Why the hell not? All the way up. Chair pose. Here we are. Let's get a little more twist through the spine, then we'll take it more to the glutes. Reach your hands up high, breathe in. And your exhale, twist towards the right. Prayer twist. Belly up and in. Press arms into one another. Press your elbow into your knee. Press your knee back into your elbow. So much so that you could possibly lift your left heel off the ground. You could flamingo your legs. Full round of breath. And inhale, straighten your left leg out. Then exhale, revolved crescent lunge. We're stepping back into that same twist. Left leg is just behind you now. Everything else stays the same. Two breaths. All right, now with control, we're going to backtrack. Shift forward. Bring your left foot to meet your right. Forward fold. Now step your feet wide. Hands underneath your feet, gorilla pose. Let's take a moment to reset. Bend your knees a lot. Press your heels down. Reset your hips. They're activated now. There's going to be sweet release in a moment whenever we finally get to take it back through your upward facing dog. So let's not talk about it. Let's be about it. Release your legs. Bend your knees. Chair pose. Reach up high. Breathe in. Exhale, prayer twist towards the left. Again, you take the version that feels more supportive for you. Belly up and in. Press hands into hands to twist. From there, maybe kick left heel to right heel to glute. Flamingo your legs. Full round of breath. And all together, lift your heel. Breathe in. Step your leg back. Low revolved crescent lunge. Breathe out. Make sure you're crushing it. You spike your back heel high if it's lowered. Stack it right on top of your toes. Just full breath. And both hands down. Step it back forward to the top of your mat, rather. Forgot where we were there for a second. Take a breath in. Exhale, forward fold. All right, this time halfway lift. Then exhale, hands down, step back to plank, go through your vinyasa flow. Upward facing dog, maybe take it slow. Slow release. Ooh, yes, there it is. When you're ready, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Full breath out. All right, big finale, y'all. Take your right leg high, inhale. Exhale, knee to your nose. Inhale back to high. Exhale, low lunge. High crescent lunge. Breathe in, reach up. All right. Basically going to take everything that we've been doing so far, make it into one flow. Cool? Not everything. That'd be a really long flow, but the basics of what we've done. You got your high crescent lunge here. want you to lean your chest forward. On an inhale, one-legged mountain pose. So shift forward, left knee comes up with you. Then on your exhale, dancer pose. Kick your left heel into your glute, grab it with your left hand, then lean forward. 4 rounds of breath. Can you maybe bend your right leg, get a little lower, kick your left heel more into your hand, maybe find more of a lift. All right, inhale back to one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, left heel straight. Maybe grab the outside of your foot to take it into your dancing Shiva. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, low lunge, step it back. Inhale, three-legged dog, right leg high. Bend your legs, stack your hips, flip your dog. Again, drive your heels down, lift your hips. Squeeze your glutes, drive them up. Inhale. Exhale, hands down, flow if you want, skip if you don't. I'm surprised I'm still taking them. Whew. I'm a maniac. Left leg high, breathe in. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze and round. And inhale high. Exhale, low lunge. High crescent lunge, reach up. All right, back heel spiked and lifted high. Hands above your head. Breathe, lean forward, inhale. I guess exhale, lean forward, inhale, one-legged mountain pose. And then exhale, dancer pose. Right heel to glute, kick heel to glute, lean forward. And again, you can start with a bent left leg. It doesn't have to be straight. In fact, the bend can release excess tightness so that you can access new areas. So try that out, see how it feels. Maybe bend it a lot. Looks like you're taking a pistol squat within your dancer pose. 2 more breaths. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Exhale, right heel forward, kick it or grab it, and extend out completely, dancing Shiva. Inhale, back to one-legged mountain. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, three-legged dog. Bend and stack, and then flip. Press heels down, lift your hips. Breathe in. Exhale, hands down, flow. Inhale, upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, take your right leg high. And then exhale, right knee to right tricep. Hold here. On an inhale, lower right knee toward your wrist. And then on your exhale, squeeze to lift it up again. We'll do that twice. Inhale, low. Exhale, lift. One more, inhale, low. Exhale, lift and hold, breathe in. Exhale, runner's lunge. Step your foot outside of your hands. All right, so we got a little more core business happening here. If you're digging this stretch, stay right here. Runner's lunge, your knee can be on the ground and you can take any variation from there. If you want to follow along with some movement, I want you to shift your weight forward, lift your left foot off the ground, tap your left shin to your right calf. So it's an inhale, step it back. Exhale, tap shin to calf. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. We got this for 5 more. Last 2. Last 1. Step it back to low lunge or runner's lunge. Lower your left knee down, then half splits. You can keep it wide, half splits. Just press your right heel forward. If you want to take it further, widen. Rotate your right toes out to the right. Full breath. Come back in through the center. Lift your back knee off the ground. 3-legged dog. One more time, draw circles with your right leg. And notice what's different now. Did that open up so much, or did that access new tightness? Down dog when you're ready. Left leg high, take a breath in. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Hold. Inhale, lower towards your wrist. Exhale, lift to shoulder. Inhale, low. Exhale, lift. One more. Inhale low. Exhale, lift. Breathe in and hold. Exhale, step to runner's lunge. Option to stay. Again, you know where we're going now, so you decide the better option. If you're ready to move, shift forward. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Keep your booty low. Inhale, low. Exhale, shift. Inhale. Exhale. We got this 5 times. Last 3. 2. Last 1. Low lunge. Step it back. Right knee down. Half splits. Maybe rotate left toes out. You got 3 more breaths. Forward, tuck your back toes, lift your left leg, 3-legged dog. Bend your legs, stack your hips, take your circles. And come back to a downward facing dog. And a full inhale. And a full exhale. One more time, bend your knees, look forward. Step to Malasana. Low yogi squat. Another 5 rounds of breath here. About right. Lift your chest tall. Tuck your tailbone underneath you. Point it to the front of the room. All together, inhale, reach your hands forward. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And your exhale, step your left foot to the back of your mat and then half pigeon. Right shin to right or to the ground. Walk your left knee back. And keep pressing your hands into the ground as well. So you're pressing your right shin down, pressing your hands down, and walking your left knee back. Use feelers if you find space. Let's get a little more glute engagement here. So squeeze your thighs together, press your feet down, press your shin down, lift your hands off the ground. Reach your hands out down behind you, and then inhale, reach them out and up. So you're supporting yourself with your legs. 2 more breaths here. Maybe bring your hands together, thumbs to the back of your neck. Find a full-on back bend. Last inhale together. And exhale, half pigeon. Fold forward. And press your right shin more into the ground. See if you can lengthen out your leg. More round of breath here. Hands back towards your legs, tuck your back toes. Send it back to 3-legged dog if that's what you want to open.